If you're looking for the best monitor for music production, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have LG 34W80CB. While it's true that monitors of this type take some getting used to, they really are the best option for music production. This computer monitor in particular, the LG 34W80CB, sits at the top of the UltraWide monitor list, especially for using with the DAW. This option was specifically designed for multimedia tasks, making it a very versatile computer monitor. You can use it for virtually anything, including video editing, CAD, and of course, music production. No matter what task you throw at it, it will give you a beautiful, clear, and robust picture. The screen size is pretty much perfect for music production as well. All of those small details will be right in your face, and you won't have to squint your eyes to see them. The one and only downside here is the price. It's certainly not the most expensive monitor on this list, but it's not the cheapest either. Overall, the LG 34W80CB is an easy choice for the top spot on this list of best computer monitors for music production because it simply checks all of the boxes. If you can get past the price tag, then this monitor is sure to improve your workflow for years to come. Moving on to the next at number 2 with ASUS VL279. Next up, we have a great all-around computer monitor from another trusted name in the industry. ASUS is known for making quality computer components, and the VZ279 is no exception. What sets this monitor apart from the rest is the fact that it is specifically designed to be easy on your eyes. It uses ASUS Eye Care technology to achieve this. This technology utilizes flicker-free technology and a blue light filter to minimize eye fatigue. As we talked about before, producers spend many hours staring at monitor screens. With that, the inclusion of the ASUS Eye Care technology on this particular monitor is very welcome. Outside of that, the monitor has a beautiful IPS panel with a resolution of 1920x1080. The screen size is also more than suitable for most home studios and can even make for a great dual monitor option. The price tag also makes a dual screen setup more realistic. Again, the ASUS VZ879 is a great, well-rounded monitor. It doesn't exceed expectations in terms of specs, but it performs very well and will make your eyes very happy. A worthy option on this list of best computer monitors for music production. The number 3 position is held by Samsung C27F398. The C27F398 monitor fills the budget-friendly category even though it doesn't sacrifice much in terms of specs. It's still a 27-inch monitor with a gorgeous screen. On top of that, it still manages to be a curved monitor that adequately fills your field of vision. This computer display monitor, like many on this list, comes with an eye saver mode that uses a blue light filter to lessen eye strain. Now, this monitor won't necessarily have the level of color reproduction that you'd find on a more expensive option, but it's still a great performer for music production tasks. Also, it only comes with one HDMI port and one display port. Like I said before, you don't need a whole slew of connectivity options on a computer display monitor for music production, so this isn't a deal breaker. Overall, I included the Samsung C27F398 on this list as an affordable monitor that will still perform well in your music production studio. Next, at number 4, we have HP VH240a. The HP VH240a is probably the best value on this list. Depending on how you decide to use it, it gives you a ton of flexibility and gives you a lot of freedom to use it in the exact way you want. Now, I know that the screen size is a measly 24 inches, but the display is still very clear and the bezel is super thin. You can definitely use this monitor in a dual monitor setup, and moreover, that's exactly what you should do. Let me explain why I'm saying this. So, this computer monitor is very adjustable. You can adjust the tilt, the height, and it can be rotated 990 to portrait. The rotation feature is what makes this monitor so versatile. You can easily use 2 of these bad boys in a dual monitor setup, and you can use one of them in portrait if need be. That's pretty cool if you ask me. On top of that, the price point of this computer display monitor isn't very steep either. The only thing I'd say is that this monitor probably won't be ideal to use by itself for music production. Like I said, I'm only recommending it to use in a dual monitor setup due to the screen size. Thankfully, you won't have to put a hole in your wallet to do so. The number 5 position is held by Samsung CR9. Now it's time for an ultra-premium option. The Samsung CR9 is a top-tier computer monitor with a very hefty price tag. Okay, that's putting it lightly, but this monitor truly commands attention, and it will excel at anything you use it for. The screen is a whopping 49 inches while also being ultra-wide and curved. If you want to see every inch of your DAW UI with ease, then that's exactly what this monitor will give you. You'll have a full panoramic view of your DAW, all of your plugins, your mixer, and pretty much everything else. On top of that, the screen is about as clean and crisp as it gets. If you're a cinephile, a video editor, graphic designer, and a producer all at once, then the Samsung CR9 won't even break a sweat. That's really who this computer display monitor is for though. It's for serious producers who need a serious display monitor that can handle multiple tasks. Or, if you're a jack of all trades and want a monitor that can do it all, then it'll suit your needs just as well. Obviously, the major downside to this monitor is the price. Outside of that, this is simply a crazy powerful monitor that's fantastic in almost every category. The number 6 position is dominated by Dell UltraSharp UltraSharp1720Q. The UltraSharp UltraSharp1720Q computer monitor from Dell is certainly the best 4K flat panel option on this list. It's a no-frills monitor that sets out to accomplish one job: to provide excellent clarity. In fact, this computer display monitor has one of the best screens out there and is highly regarded among its users. It all really boils down to the HD screen on this bad boy. Everything else is an afterthought. It is height adjustable, which is always nice, but the star of the show is that amazing screen. It's a 27-inch screen with an IPS panel. It has a high-resolution screen, 3800 for 12,160 to be exact, and it is the only true 4K monitor on this list. Now, the exceptional screen isn't enough to make this monitor perfect though. There are no built-in speakers, and the price is a bit high. To be fair, most anything that's 4K nowadays is going to be pricey, but the lack of built-in speakers makes it hard to justify. Despite its shortcomings, the Dell UltraSharp UltraSharp1720Q still felt worthy of a spot on this list. It's big enough and more than clear enough to use for music production, and that beautiful screen is hard to ignore. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Samsung LS27F354FHNXZA. If you're only out to get a simple computer monitor that's basic and easy to use, then the Samsung LS27F354FHNXZA is the right choice for you. This is a monitor that gives you a clear picture without accomplishing much else than that. Like I said, this is a basic computer display monitor, so there isn't a whole heck of a lot to say about it. It has a screen resolution of 1920x1080 and has a slim, attractive design. AMD FreeSync technology allows users to enjoy smooth images, even during the fastest moving scenes. It dynamically syncs the screen refresh rate with the frame rate of your content to minimize input latency and dramatically reduce image tearing and stutter during gaming. You will see the fastest on-screen motion clearly and smoothly with less motion blur, stutter, and ghosting. The fast response time provides a steady visual, allowing players to experience their games at the highest level. Now, this display monitor isn't completely void of useful features. It does come with Eye Saver mode as well as an Eco Saving Plus feature that monitors brightness to conserve energy. The only thing missing here is the ability to adjust the height and tilt of the monitor. Besides that, this is a great option for those of you who like to keep things simple. Also, its small form factor makes it great for small home studios and can easily be placed in between your studio monitors. The number 8 position is held by BenQ EX3203R. Last but not least, I wanted to include at least one gaming monitor option. I know that some of you are gamers just as much as you are music producers, so the BenQ EX3203R should fill that spot quite well. This is a curved computer monitor with a resolution of 2560x1440. It boasts a high refresh rate and is HDR400 ASUS certified. I mean, it's a gaming monitor, so you know what you're getting. That being said, gaming monitors can easily handle the task of displaying the user interface of a DAW while still giving you everything you need when switching over to gaming. This BenQ computer display monitor is inherently made for multitasking, so it should suit pretty much any need. On the other hand, if you're not a gamer, then this monitor might be overkill. This particular gaming monitor doesn't have the full-blown gaming aesthetic you'd expect, but the high refresh rates and maxed out specs are simply unnecessary if you don't use this thing for gaming. At the end of the day, this is a cool looking monitor that will perform very well in the music studio, a gamer's den, or both all at once. Next at number 9, we have Philips 328 Eon CA32 Curved. If you want to feel immersed in your job of producing music, Philips 328 Eon CA is your way to go. It's a curved screen that surrounds you, and you can work for hours without any distractions. However, the bezels are a little thick, and it may take you some time to be habitual to it. The 4K display produces rich graphics and visuals, so every color it projects becomes even better. The reason why music producers love this computer monitor is the screen size and resolution. Philips claims that it is an anti-glare screen, but it glares at certain viewing angles, so you need to spend time to choose the ideal angle. Connecting multiple devices with the monitor is possible, as the display has all the necessary ports. But there's just one USB type of port, so I'd recommend using a USB hub for better connectivity. In a nutshell, Philips 328 Eon CA is a bang for the buck and is a versatile computer monitor. It features a big screen and a curved display along with a multitude of connectivity ports to make things convenient. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Dell S3221QS32 Curved 4K. Dell S3221QS is another popular option among sound engineers and content creators, thanks to its big and attractive display. With its three-sided thin bezel design, the monitor for DAW offers you a big screen to work on. Dell claims that it's a curved monitor, but it appears to be on the flatter side. Still, it provides an immersive experience, which is a great thing. Furthermore, you can easily operate more than 3 windows on a single screen, which eliminates the need for having 2 monitors. The 1800R display expands the field of vision while it wraps you around for an amazing experience. Dell has made sure its best monitor for music production is suitable for DAW, though it has all the required ports, including DP, HDMI, and USB. I loved how smooth the screen operates, as the monitor has a 60 Hz refresh rate. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.